It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball, looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And it's amazing. Final game of the regular season upon us. Some teams have nothing to gain by playing their starters. But Shaq, you can't rest guys the way you used to.
Yeah, you can. The way the league sees it, unless the guy's injured, he should play. You know, ticket prices are high. It protects the fan. And again, if you get hurt, just call me. Man up. I got that icy hot for you.
Oh, no question. But you can also manage the minutes, though. You can really do it. Guys just play.
Luck, Marcus.
Please. Enjoy your first and last game in the league, chump.
Tonight we're going to see two conference rivals go at it heading into this type of game, knowing that setup. What's your mentality?
Well, I think first and foremost, you're chomping at the bit to get after these guys because you're salivating about the opportunity to take down your rival. Nothing excites you more and gets the competitive juices going more than having a chance to take your rival down.
Absolutely. And it really reflects in terms of what that standing shows, too. You win against your rival. It's like 2 wins instead of 1.
Yeah, it does. It carries a little extra weight.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is out there at Green, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Aldridge with a screen on Ingram. Aldridge a screen. Young passes to Aldridge. 5 to shoot. Rejected by AI.
Tell you what, AI pounced on that one like a big cat.
Thomas kicks to Ingram. Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
Just remarkable at dropping the hammer. Young loves getting crafty with how he slams it home.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Habit, unleashing a little bit of chaos. And there's the 3-second violation.
In the paint, in the paint, in the paint. I get in. The 3 seconds on me.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Green. Young, a screen on Harris. Inside. And a dunk by Aldridge.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move that was, Gary. You just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Fantastic body control off contact. Not an easy play to finish there, but that's AI for you.
You know, Greg, when you talk about AI, you have to mention that he was playing in China before getting a chance here in the NBA.
And just reading about his time in China, it seems like that whole experience was a harsh dose of reality for AI that never quite felt at home. And while he did improve his game, I know he is glad to be back in the States.
Well, this is something that Kobe has said in the past with the Lakers organization. It is championship or bust.
Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality to have a chance to win championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job of maintaining that mentality throughout the years.
Spurs trail by 4. Anderson outside. Aldridge, the pass to Young. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Left side, Harris lets it fly. Shot is good off the back, boom and in. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
And, you know, there you see the instincts of IT. Sensing when his man is broken free and then getting the ball there on time.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And really, man, they played their hearts out. Missed a couple opportunities down the stretch, and that was the difference.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? Much love to him because the energy was there. But the execution fell just a little short.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Ingram. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Harris. And Ball subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Kuzma. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Over to the left wing. In the corner, it's AI. That falls. Nice speed that time from Ball. And that's now 7 points for AI.
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League. You wonder if AI is the next player to make a successful leap. Now here is Aldridge. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Off the run. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ball kicks to Hunt. Pass to Zubac. Launches a three. Traps in the tray.
And already with a commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflated.
Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Now here's Mills. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Kuzma, that's good.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly, they've been the better team so far.
Murray. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Lakers lead by 15. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And being a smaller player is a challenge. But I
just go in there. I've been doing it since I was a little boy.
Thomas brings that. It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Anderson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Like that execution, Kevin. A successful possession leading to a high percentage basket.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Green out there with Young, and it's Anderson in at the 3 side.
You're asking to get scorched every time you give Young that kind of space, especially off the screen.
Now here's Thomas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Lopez sets a screen for AI. He feeds it to Lopez. Over Aldridge. And he can't bank that one in. Spurs trail by 19. Young left side. Outside for Gasol. A three-pointer, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Thomas, for a small guy, is a real force because he's relentless, a smart, quick guard who can torch you from anywhere.
Thomas against Young. Was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So as we conclude the first half, so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Brandon Ingram's out there with AI. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Harris. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. The Lakers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. We know star power is critical, Clark, but when you look at the great bench players, what distinguishes them in your estimation?
A couple of things, Kevin, when you talk about outstanding role players. One is not only do they accept their role, they embrace it. They thrive in it. They really relish it. It could be impacting the game defensively or impacting it with energy and offensive rebounding. Sometimes it's a designated scorer who comes off the bench to just inject offense. Lou Williams as a sixth man.
Sure.
Benny Johnson when he was with the Pistons. I mean, there are a number of guys. John Havlicek, his great Hall of Fame career was pretty much started as a sixth man. So Kevin McHale and so forth. You can go down the list, but they impact the outcome with some aspect or aspects of their game, which is awesome to see.
Here's AI after Pau Gasol's bucket. They set the pick. Thomas against Young. Thomas kicks to Lopez. Ingram outside. Here's the 3. Green with the rebound. Anderson outside. With the teardrop, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Anderson's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And you watch Kyle Anderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense, and wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Harris. And Ball subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And with Anderson, the defense has been a focus for him the last few seasons.
And even though Anderson doesn't get up and down the floor fast, he still has quick hands and feet. Is being asked to guard some of the top forwards in the league for this team and wants players to try and shoot over him so he can use his length. Considers it a win if his assignment takes a jumper and doesn't get around it.
High post shot. That one off the back iron and out. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Murray kicks to Ginobili. Passes it to Laverne. Spurs working the ball around now. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
There's the screen. Here's AI. Tipped away and stolen by Aldridge. Pass to Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Murray against Ball. AI up top. Back to Ball. AI, the screen, goes up to the stripe. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ball's got 5.
Kevin, the thing I like most about Ball is his awareness, his self-assuredness and understanding and feel. I mean, when he gets a pick, he's super dangerous.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Spurs trail by 21. And Murray, here we go. Nobody near Gay. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that one's good. AI. And if AI is familiar to anyone, you might remember him from his college days. Played a big role in a college tournament run not too long ago.
And unfortunately for AI, he got a little ahead of himself and declared after that run. And NBA scouts felt he just wasn't ready and ended up going undrafted. Just seems like he needed more time to mature. But I'm guessing he wished he stayed another year in college.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
Yeah, they were too physical and a little bit out of position. They were rough out there, but ultimately the physicality led to fouls, and that hurt them.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac, and it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope in for Hart. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Manu Ginobili. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Aldridge kicks to Anderson. Aldridge against Lopez. Back to Anderson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Kuzma. 9 points in the game so far. Ball no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. On the court right now for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is up there with Mills, and it's Anderson in at the 3. Now here's Thomas. The pass to Caldwell-Pope. From the wing. Off the left rim and out. Spurs trail by 21. Young outside. Down low. Here's Anderson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward was more of an enforcer. I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. But no, the evolution with the 4-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does. San Antonio calls timeout. And Isaiah Thomas will always line up at point guard, Clark, but it's a far cry to call him a traditional point guard.
Yeah, I would say that would be the case, Kevin. I agree with you. I mean, he is more score-centric than pass-centric. And that's fine. In this day and age, a lot of point guards are that way. He's an excellent passer, but when he has the ball, he's first looking to score, and he passes off his scoring ability. That's not always the easiest approach to integrate into an offense, but I'd rather have him than not in most cases.
Green is checked in for Patty Mills. Out to AI. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. AI's got 14 points now in the second half. And we don't have to tell you folks about just how important this final game of the regular season is. To put it in plain terms, win and you're in.
And for the Lakers and Spurs fans, this is what it's all about. There's just so much history between these two franchises. And even though this is a regular season game, it's got an air of a Game 7 feel to it.
It's good. AI's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Trying to make it hard for AI, playing him physical, but he's used to that.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We're hearing more players and coaches express their political beliefs, their social...
All right, everybody, huddle up. Hey, keep it tight. Don't let up on Marcus. You got that?
Yeah, we clear.
A different look now for San Antonio. Levert, he's checked in for Gasol. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books.
Hey, Big Toolie. Hey, I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Thanks for the show.
Hey, man, so what you think? Am I running yet?
Look, this is just the beginning, kid. But you're going to have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure of it. Welcome to the NBA.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.